Hello friends, now we are going to study voltage source fade at both the ends. So basically there is a one point A that has been fed and that is there another point D that has been fed. So if the current correspondingly this is I1, this is I2, this is I3 and this is I4 and we are discussing about first DC. So the current drawn from generator A, generator 1 will be equal to basically IA, and this point will be called as VA. This is the same point, but to find out the total current IA, I have drawn like this. So if this is I1 and let us assume this is current IB, this is current IB and this is VB. So now what we are going to do is if we have the voltage value at A and D, so now we can find out the value of voltage at B and C. So for that we have to find out one method, that is minimum potential method. One method that is minimum potential method. Minimum potential method. It had their own rule, minimum potential method. So what we do, we assume current at one end. We assume current at one end and then we will discuss about the rule. This is I1, this is I2, this is I3, this is I4. So this is VB, basically VB, and this is VA. This is VA. So we can take current from any direction, or either at A or at B. So let us assume this is current IA here, IA here. If this is I1, this is I2 and this is I3 and this is I4. So in this branch the current IA minus I1 will flow. In this branch current IA minus I1 minus I2 will flow, and in this branch current IA minus I1 minus I2 minus I3 will flow basically. So these are current flow and this is R1, this is R2. We are discussing about DC, so this is like this. So now what will we do? We will find out the voltage VA minus VD. We will find out the voltage VA minus VD. VA minus VD, how we can write? VA minus VD, how we can write? VA minus VD is equal to all the drops IA minus I1 into R1 plus IA minus I1 minus I2 into R2 plus IA minus I1 minus I2 minus I3 into R3. So if VA and VD has been given, we can find out IA value from here because all the other values will be given. So what I'm writing out the step one by one. So the first step is assume current IA. This is the step of minimum potential method. Assume current IA, assume current IA at from source VA basically. And the second point is find IA from equation number 1. Let us assume this is equation number 1. So find IA from equation number 1, and the third point is substitute IA in substitute IA in all the branches, IA in all the branches, like in IA minus I1, all the branch current, IA minus I1 minus I2, and IA minus I1 minus I2 minus I3. We will calculate all those values, and the next point is, the fourth point is, and check for sign change. Check for sign change. Check for sign change. Check for sign change. The point at which the sign will be changed, that will be the minimum potential point. The point of sign change, point of sign change, point of sign change will be equal to point of minimum potential, point of minimum potential. So this is how we can find out the minimum potential, and further whatever the question will ask, we are gonna reply. So now in the next topic we are going to find out the solution of the question related to voltage source fed at both the ends. From now on, this is voltage source fed at both the ends. Thank you.